Hey everyone, welcome to this week's video. So you might have maybe possibly noticed that my hair is gone. I told you guys that you would see me on Sunday with it gone, and here we are. Yesterday I got 19 inches chopped off my hair. And I will talk about this more in just a few minutes, but I love it so much. I feel like a totally different person. I'm so happy. Before I go on to tell you about how this went about happening, I'm going to just take you through our week a little bit. As many of you know, my husband Cody is super into D&D. He's also getting me into D&D, but he DMs, so he's like the dungeon master, and so he was building these orcs for some of his games for his players to fight. He found all of these orcs to paint, and he's trying to get better at assembling these little tiny creatures and getting better at painting them, which is super awesome, I think. I really love when he finds new hobbies. I really like supporting him in his hobbies, and I like when he's breaking out of his comfort zone a little bit with the painting. He's definitely not, he doesn't consider himself an art person, so it's really nice to see him stretching outside of his box and doing that. And also the patience this takes is insane, and I'm always so proud of him. I don't know how he does it. He'll just sit there for hours and he can just focus on these tiny things and paint them. It's very impressive. I'm proud of you, honey. Okay, we talked a little bit more about food, or we have been lately, and you guys have been wanting to see a little bit more into food, and I didn't share a whole lot this week, but I did make this really delicious veggie curry that I really liked, but I put potatoes in it, and I think what happened was the potatoes soaked up a lot of the spice because the sauce just went into the potatoes, and the kids found it a little too spicy for their liking, but Mom really liked it, so I think next time we'll just kind of figure out a little bit of a better way to make it not quite so spicy for the kids so that everybody can get what they like on curry nights. I feel like I should mention this here. Maybe I'll make my own video about this if you guys want to hear about this, but since you guys have been requesting some more food things, you might notice that a lot of my meals are like veggie or things like that. We have naturally moved back to being vegetarian. We were vegetarian years ago when Mackenzie was about 2 years old. Not Cody, just myself and the kids. Yeah, again, if you guys want to hear more about that, I don't want to talk too much about that because I know this video is a long one because of the hair. So anyway, that's why everything is veggie. We're vegetarian. Well, the kids and I are. So one of my very dear friends lives a couple of hours away from me, and we don't get a chance to see each other as much as we'd like. So she came up with this great idea a couple of months ago for us to kind of be pen pals. So we started writing letters to each other, and it's awesome. And because we started writing letters to each other, I got this letter writing set that is Harry Potter themed because I'm a big nerd, and it is so much fun. It's got the little wax bit that you can like melt so you can put the wax seal on. It's got letters or like paper and envelopes, and it's just really pretty, and I love it so much. I got it off Amazon if anybody is wondering, but I'm just nerding out over my new Harry Potter set, and I'm really excited to be sending Harry Potter letters. Maybe she'll feel like she's getting accepted into Hogwarts. It is still full force winter here. It is still freezing. We're at like minus 26, minus 30 Celsius every day around here. We'll like warm up a little bit sometimes to like minus 5 and then dip right back down. So it's been really difficult to really do anything. So we've been trying to keep everybody entertained and as active as we can indoors mostly. So my sister-in-law got us this game called Speak Out, Kids vs. Adults, and everybody has played this before, but we've never played it, and it is the weirdest game ever, but so hilarious, but also disgusting. So one snowy afternoon this week, we pulled out this game and decided to try it. Grayson didn't really want to participate in the rule portion of the game, which was fine. He just thought it was hilarious to just say random sounds and try and make you think that he was saying something. Mackenzie thought it was so funny, and Cody and I surprised ourselves by actually just dying laughing at this game, because between the two of us, I don't know, maybe it was just so funny. And it looks so disgusting. This game is gross. I don't think I would pull it out for any friends or anything because I would worry about sanitary issues with the mouthpieces. But anyway, here you go.
Rub hand. Tell the actor his guns.
She's laughing too much.
You can't laugh. You have to be serious. Take a breath. Collect yourself. Go.
Tell the hand home. You tell the actor his guns.
What?
Try again.
Tell the hand home. You tell the actor his guns.
I can't understand a word she is saying. No.
Okay, time's up. Take it out.
What
were you saying?
Roll the fan home before the octopus goes.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, Rainbow, go ahead, my dude.
Oh God, this is so gross. I hate it.
Oh. You're disgusting.
It's so disgusting. Oh shit.
Ready?
Come on, Mom.
Ready?
Go.
Nail rooms have lots of berries.
Okay, do it again.
Nail.
Nail. Nail.
Nail rooms have lots of berries.
Male Marines have lots of batteries.
Nail rooms.
Baboons have lots of
memories.
memories. Male baboons have lots of memories.
Male baboons.
Male baboons have lots of
Okay,
memories.
I will go.
Okay.
Actually, Gray can go first. Okay, here's
That's
put that
disgusting.
in. And Grayson, this is what you're
Oh
gonna
wait,
say.
don't eat it. No, quiet. We have to guess. It's really hard.
Okay, Gray, this is what you're gonna say.
Okay. Say that.
He's not even trying to say the words.
No. Say what Dad tells you. Okay, Dad's turn.
Why does he say that?
Grayson can just pretend to say stuff. Okay.
Why do we
Ready? Go.
Karate Hardy will have to wait.
Karate party will have to wait. Who gets points for this? We don't
idea. Hold on,
care.
let's do another one.
Okay.
Can't you straighten out this room?
Can't you straighten up this room?
Can't you sweeten
Can't you sweeten
up this room?
Can't you sweeten up this maroon?
Room.
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 Prune?
Prune?
Room.
Canada.
E-R-O-O-M. Room.
Canada.
Cut that.
Oh no.
Room.
Canada.
Think sleeping.
Room?
Room.
Hold on, what would you like?
E-R-O-O-M.
Sweeten up this broom. Okay, one. Nice. Oh. Those are actual tears. Cody, we gotta play this with Jen and Andrew.
Each umbrella
It's
for
so
a peachy hat.
cool.
Each umbrella is a
Each umbrella
beach umbrella
for a peachy fella.
for a peachy villa. Okay.
Feeding 30 tigers in the park.
Feeding 30 tigers in the park.
30.
Feeding lady tigers in the park?
30.
Pretty tigers in the park.
Okay. And now, the moment I'm sure most of you were waiting for. I finally got my hair cut. Now, I was waiting a little while for my appointment just because it took a little while to get in, but I have a new hairdresser now and he did such a good job. I have this issue where I get hairdressers and they all go on mat leave and never come back. And this isn't going to happen with this guy, which is really nice. But no, this is probably the best haircut I've ever gotten in my life. He did such a good job. I don't know if those with curly hair out there, you know, anytime a hairdresser brings thinning shears out, you cringe like crazy. So he definitely knew what he was doing and he didn't do that. I really like the way he cut my hair. I like the way he blended it. Ugh, I just love it. I love my new hair. It's so freeing. I just feel so light. So a little bit of, I guess, a story behind this. I just decided to cut my hair on my birthday this year. I just wanted a change. I really wanted the opportunity to donate my hair. I really like to be able to do that. Like, it's just my hair. There's nothing really, it just grows on my head. So the fact that I can actually give this to somebody who needs it is just really wonderful to me. And I was ready for a change. I don't know. My hair was getting annoying. Long hair is so much work. It gets tangled and everything, and with the cold weather, like we've had a really cold winter, and just between the scarves and the jackets and all of the collars and everything, it was just getting tangled, and every time Cody and I would try and like cuddle or anything, it would get caught and matted up, and there was hair everywhere. My dog would choke on my hair. We would find my hair everywhere, like everywhere. So it was just time to let it go. I actually still have my hair with me because I didn't donate it through my hairdresser or anything like that. So this is only the next day, so I still have it. I'm hopefully going to ship it off soon. I'm really, really excited. I do have to be a little bit more careful on who I'm shipping my hair to, just because my hair is hennaed. And so that is accepted in many, many hair donation places just because it's a natural color. And there's no like unnatural colors, and you can still dye henna. It can be a little bit more difficult depending on the henna you use. But anyway, I'm really excited to donate my hair and send it off and away. We cut 19 inches off my hair. That is so intense. 19 inches is just crazy. So it's 17 inches to donate, and about 2 inches came off in cleaning up and creating the style that I have. So I'm really, really happy with everything and the way that went.
Here you go. Here you go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you guys doing to those ponytails? What are you doing to the ponytails?
Donating them. I just feel amazing. I feel like a new person. I feel like, I've talked about this before, I feel like my hair was wearing me too much. I feel like I was almost leaning on my hair for confidence, hiding behind my hair a little bit, or I felt that starting to happen. I just noticed that with myself that happens when my hair gets really long. So it was just time for a change, and what better time to change it than a new year, and I'm just so happy. In saying that, I did get some comments and messages and just like, oh, people have some really strong opinions about what you do with your own self, and I find it really weird, but I got so many little things like, oh no, you cut your beautiful hair, like don't cut your hair, you're gonna regret it, it would be such a shame if you cut it off. Guys, that's how long my hair got in under 3 years with cuts in between. I cut it this short when Grayson was a baby, and I had cuts in between, I cut it myself in between, and it got that long. I'm not worried about it. Hair grows back, it's just hair, and I don't value my self-esteem or my self-worth or anything like that on my hair. And I hope everybody who sees me is not doing that either, because I am so much more than my hair. And I just want to say, I ranted a little bit about this on Instagram, but you are more than your hair. You're more than just what you look like on the outside. And I really hope that people who tend to say things like that just take a second to realize that that person is more than their hair. Hair grows back, it's just hair. Yes, long hair is beautiful and pretty and it's really desirable, but there is so much work and maintenance and just crap that comes with having long hair that it is not always a good thing to have. And I don't feel like we should be putting any pressure on anybody to look a certain way or to keep something that is bringing them a hassle, or they just need to change it up, because that's what I do. I tend to cut it off, grow it out, cut it off, grow it out, because I find that's a good way to like donate it and kind of do my part. So that's just my little PSA. It's just hair, guys. It's just hair. I also wanted to just take a second to say thank you for following along this little hair journey of mine, and for all of the wonderful, beautiful, amazing comments I got from all you guys, and messages, and just wonderful positivity. You guys far outweighed anything negative or weird anybody said, so I just want to say thank you. I just felt like I needed to acknowledge that, just in case other people are feeling really insecure about, you know, their own hair, not wanting it being really attached to the length of the hair. Yeah, I just let it go. You know, you really do only have one life, and you just need to live it loud and do whatever the heck you want. So thank you, you wonderful, wonderful people, for all of your lovely support. I love you guys so much.
Thing? No?
Of course.
Nice hair, Rainbow.
Thank you.
Look at all this hair.
So much hair. This was attached to me. That's how long my hair was. Isn't that crazy?
Bonkers.
Now I'm free. And then after I got my hair all chopped off, we did a whole bunch of other things, and then we were hosting game night last night, and it was so much fun. Game night went wonderfully. We all had a great time. Everybody, I don't know, game night is just so good. I love it. It's so good. If you have people and other friends that want or like playing board games, or they're interested in it, start doing it. I highly recommend it. And for those of you who always wonder about this stuff, we didn't do babysitter or anything like that. We just do it at a time where we put the kids to bed, or at least Grayson, because he's the youngest, put him to bed, and Mackenzie can stay up and hang out in her room or watch a show or something, and she has to go to bed at a certain time. And then everybody who comes is really good and really understanding if we have to step away and, you know, parent. So I really appreciate our friends for that. They're just good people. It just feels so good when you just have good people, you know? Cody and I actually snagged a new game for last night called Joking Hazard. It's super funny. It plays almost exactly like Cards Against Humanity, but with like comic strips instead. So if you're interested in that kind of gaming, I would highly recommend that game. Alright you guys, that's all I really want to ramble on about this week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and being here, and for all of your wonderful support on this new hair. I'm loving it. It just feels so good. I can't even tell you, like, can feel my neck. Putting on sweaters is so weird. But thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next week on Friday for Hey Mom Day, and then on Sunday for this wonderful little weekly vlog. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye!